Hey, what'd y'all think about that? That was pretty cool, huh? It's early in the morning. Vlogging with the Weebill S, Canon 90D, EFS 10 to 18 millimeters. And I'm at 18 millimeters because I like the 18 millimeter focal length for vlogging. The 10 millimeter is really wide and it makes my face look even funnier than it already does. I did vlog with the 24 millimeter before, but it's really close, so you're kind of like this all the time and you're always having to move the camera up a little bit to try to keep your face in the shot. At 18, you're pretty good. You're far back enough, wide enough that it's easy to stay in the shot. Now I do have an EF 16 to 35L lens, which is an awesome lens, f2.8. So you get that bokeh, right? But that lens is heavy, and I'm already adding the weight of the gimbal to this thing. With that big heavy lens, yeah, you start getting into some trouble. I'll show you what I do to kind of give myself a break, and I can continue to vlog without having to set it up on a tripod. I use a monopod. I walk around, the monopod hangs off the bottom of the gimbal. I screw it in, it hangs about 18 inches off the bottom of the gimbal. And when my arm gets tired, I just drop the monopod and I can set up. And one of the good things you can do with the monopod, you can pan around like this so you're still giving that change of background that your viewers want to see or that we like about our vlogging. It doesn't get so boring sitting in the same place. Another thing that I like about the monopod was that trick you saw in the opening clip. You can get the camera low to the ground and move along at a pretty fast clip and then raise it up high into the air, twist it around, and looks like you're taking off. Let me show you this cool thing right here. No trees passing. They'd get as serious about their spelling as they did about their property. They might realize they don't need a no trees passing sign. But look here, another one. This one says no tres passing. Anyway, we're gonna turn around before we get shot.
You get off my lane before I shoot you.
Anything like that. And I can do this too. See, now I'm really way above myself. Pretty cool. Just trying not to get run over by anyone. So here's a wide shot, walking down the road in the double yellow lines. So I could do, like, this was pretty cool right here, and I could do a slow pan down to myself. And as I do, I can start raising the camera up. The hero shot, look at that. What you think about that? If I want, I can always pull out to 10 millimeters and get a lot more background. Spinning around like this and get that vortex effect. And then something that I can do with the monopod is I can mount it in one spot and I can twist around like this, so either way, it's kind of the same thing. It makes me dizzy looking at that. Now, if you're one of those, which is better, the monopod or the little tripod that comes with the Weebill S, I say don't force yourself into those dichotomies, bring both. If you find a good place where you're vlogging to set your camera down, you can always pull this out, right? But I can tell you one thing, no matter where you're vlogging, there will always be ground under your feet. Then you could always drop that monopod. Another good thing about bringing this is you can pretend. Bob, I'm standing here in front of the no parking sign and it appears as if no one is parking around the no parking sign. Back to you, Bob. Anyway, even if you're not vlogging with a gimbal, at some point in time your arm's gonna get tired doing that handheld thing. Eventually it gets heavy. See, I'm switching arms right now. So hopefully that didn't look too bad. Now, if you stop vlogging every time you stop to rest, well, then you're not filming and you're not vlogging. And that's no good, right? Well, with the monopod, you can get the quintessential cinematic shot. That being your feet walking on the ground. And because you have this reach, you can do stuff like this. Hopefully I have enough for you guys to see what you can do with the Weebill S and the 10 to 18. I've got some 10 millimeter shots and some 18 millimeter shots. Play around with the Weebill a little bit, just walking around my street here. If you like my video, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. That would be really awesome.